It is Monday, September 12th in the MLB, and I'm Austin from Calling Our Shot.
And I'm Logan from Calling Our Shot.
And we are back, same time, same place. And we got our favorite 3 picks in the MLB coming right up. We got 2 game picks, 1 no-run first inning coming your guys' way.
As always, guys, you already know what to do. Go down, hit that subscribe button for us. It's free to do so. Austin and I have been putting a lot of effort into the MLB. Even though football still is king, we've been winning some money on here.
And shout out to all the OGs that watched the MLB video yesterday, because another 2-in-1 day, another profitable day. Tigers Royals under 7.5. Shout out the Tigers. I think they put up a goose egg. It was 4-0. That one cashes easily. Pirates Cardinals. Shout out to the people that let me know it cashed, because I wasn't even paying attention, and it cashed early on in NFL's watch Red Zone. Someone was like, bang, and I was like, all right, say less. And then the Red Sox team total, they don't get it done. Had bases loaded in the top of the ninth. Was hoping for a couple runs. They don't get it done, but it's important. Over the last 3 weeks, let me pull up this. We've made money on 17 days. That's a lot of green, only a couple red, 41 and 23 over the past 3 weeks in the MLB. We've been absolutely crushing it. So hopefully we've been crushing it with you guys. Thank you all for tuning into these videos. Thank you all for all the support, hitting that subscribe button. I think we're closing in on 37,000 subscribers. I think probably about 200 away from that. So if you're new, hit that subscribe button. If you also want to hit a like too, we would appreciate that. And if we've been helping you make some money, consider becoming a COS All-Star, only $2.99 a month. You get our plays early for every single sport. So definitely check that out. Click the join button on the channel below our video. We have one new one. I'm definitely going to butcher this name, but Jawan Massey probably butchered that. But either way, if you want to go check out our Broncos Seahawks video, that is live as well, posted last night. But check that out. But Logan, you've been on a heater with these over-unders. I heard you got another one today.
Yeah, we're going back to another total, right? Now this one's a fun game. It's on during everyone's work schedule, right? Going to the Rangers versus Marlins game, and I'm taking the under 7.5 in game 1 of the doubleheader. Very important to know that this is a doubleheader and this is game 1. Now, as Austin's showing right here, we're taking the under 7.5, slightly juiced here at minus 125, but you could take the under 7. I don't hate that one. You would get plus value on it, but I'll just buy the extra half point. I've learned my lesson in Major League Baseball. I will take the half point for juice rather than getting cute and picking something at plus value, right? Now, as I mentioned, early start time locally, kind of following the same trend as our pick yesterday, right? Some potentially sleepy bats. And this is some line reading, too, because these two pitchers could easily be a part of Meatball Monday with their combined over 9 ERAs. Meatball Monday's back in full force, but this one we're an anti-Meatball Monday. We need some good performances from these pitchers. I think we're going to get it. We'll start with Glenn Otto, right? Glenn Otto, 3.75 road ERA, and that has dropped recently, 3.07 ERA in his last 3 road games. Look, I don't need Glenn Otto to go pitch a no-hitter or a shutout. But if he gives up only 1 or 2 earned runs, I will definitely consider that a win. Miami is hitting a respectable 260 in their last 3 home games. But over the course of their season, look at what the Fish are doing. 26 in batting average and 26 in OPS at home. I promise you guys, the Marlins offense is anything but consistent. When they sometimes put up runs, but it's really hard to predict when that's going to come. And I think Glenn Otto should be dialed in enough to be able to not be catastrophic, right? This over under, we have a little bit to work with on this one. Now, on the other side, we got Trevor Rogers. Trevor Rogers, 6.36 ERA at home. You look at that home ERA and you're just like, oh, that's atrocious. Look, now you're picking an under in that one. But he's almost cut that in half as of recently, right? 3.63 ERA in his last 3 home games. Baseball's so important of what have you done for me lately? I don't really care what you've done for the full season because things change, circumstances change. But if he's been dialed in as of late, that makes me more comfortable to pick an under in this one. Also, look at Trevor Rogers' strikeout prop, right? It's at the 5.5, the over slightly juiced, right? Now, if you look at his game log, he's hovered around the 5 strikeout number pretty consistently. His last last game he had 8, right? Texas is a swing and a miss team on the road for the season, right? Texas 26 in strikeouts on the road. So there should be some opportunities for Rogers to flex his put away pitches. I hope he can get it done for us. Texas is hitting 274 in their last 3 games. You look at that, that's pretty solid. But look at their home road splits, right? They're only hitting 153 in their last 3 road games. Very important if the Rangers offense does not consistently bring the bats on the road. They're middle of the pack on the year, but I really think that they will struggle if Rogers is dialed in, right? Also, when Rogers comes out, let's talk about bullpens. Miami is 19th in bullpen ERA. There's a few Meatball Monday candidates in that bullpen, but I think they'll be able to hold it down. Texas is a good bullpen, top 10, 9th in bullpen ERA. So I really do think these starting pitchers I don't think the line would be set to 7.5 or even 7 on some books if the books just thought they were going to come out and absolutely soar over this. So I'm going to go ahead and try our hand once again with the total in this one. That's what we're rolling with. But Austin, what do you got for us?
So on Meatball Monday, Logan is going vegan. Now I'm going to go to a game that a lot of people might not be watching, but I got to be dialed back in on these over team totals. I'm going with the Angels team total over 3.5 runs. It's going to be minus 115 on BetMGM. We see FanDuel a little bit more juice. A couple other books, we're in that minus 120, minus 125 range. Now I realize I was not dialed in on the past couple team totals. What I think the recipe for success, you find what I would categorize as a bad team that is plus 110 on the money line. Those are the teams who take their over, and it's at 3.5. And let's talk about these Angels offense. Quietly turned around. I think Mike Trout has a homer in like every single game over the past week. I think he's got 6 straight, if I'm not mistaken. I think he got the day off yesterday. But still, 4+ runs in 5 of their last 6 games and 2+ home runs in 5 of those 6 games. So they've been hitting the ball pretty well and they're getting it out of the park. And I like them being able to do this in Cleveland today. A pretty hitter-friendly ballpark. Now, today they're facing Connor Pilkington. He's got a 3.99 ERA and a 1.61 whip. Now, those numbers don't match up. You don't have a sub-4 ERA and then a 1.6 whip and get out of jail free card. Like, that's just not how it works. I think his expected ERA is right around 5. And I got to be honest, today's his birthday, actually, Connor Pilkington. And I hope your birthday sucks, buddy, because we're hoping you toss some turkeys, you toss some meatballs out there because, like, we don't want that. And I can't trust a guy with the name of Connor spelled with a K. Now, over the last 2 weeks, Angels are hitting 282 versus lefties. Connor is a lefty. That's the 7th best. This team has not been hitting lefties all too well this year, but we know Mike Trout, a guy that smashes lefties, and I think that they'll be able to get to Connor. Now, I don't want to talk about Pilkington a whole lot because last start was his first back from the minors, and he didn't start at all. He actually came in relief, and he only pitched 2 innings. So I don't really know how long he's going to pitch today, but I'm fine if he pitches longer because you look at his starts. I mean, the opposing team over 3.5 runs in 7 of his 9 starts this season. So he's been able to give up 4 runs on his own, but I think this Guardians bullpen, which has been solid over the last 30 days, still is capable of giving up some runs for guaranteed 9 innings of hitting for this Angels ball club. And I think they got enough home run hitters. They got enough guys like Trout, Ohtani, and whatnot, that all it takes is one swing of the bat, and we can get 3 runs on the board, and I think they can easily get us to that team total over 3.5. I really love this one, minus 115 on BetMGM. I think they got a good chance of getting it done. Go Angels. We're rooting for you. Go get that done. But Logan, you know it's time. Grab that flag. It's Nerf Nation time, baby. Hit the boom, 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 boom. We got the music, and we got to be honest. Today's slate is bad for no one first inning, but we still got one for you guys, of course. And I believe we are 11 away from this elusive 100 NRFIs on the year. We're going to keep diving in. Today, we're going for the latest game on the slate because we're going Braves Giants. No one first inning, minus 140 on Caesars. Yes, it's minus 140 and it's juiced. And we don't like taking juice NRFIs here. Obviously, DraftKings is up and early drinking the juice at minus 165. Don't bet that. But the minus 140 to minus 146-ish, I'm fine with that. Now, let's talk about this one. Now on the mound, we got Cobb for the Giants. 19-4 on no one first innings, 12-1 at home. He's been very solid. And despite everyone loves this Braves offense, it's a juggernaut. Still only 20th in first inning runs. Very odd that you see, a team that's, top 5, 10 in runs per game. Very back of the pack for runs in the first inning. So, look, Cobb, we need 3 outs. I think you can get that done. Who's pitching for the Braves today, Logan?
Yeah, we got Spencer Strider, right? And Spencer Strider's just been so great this year. And he's been great in the first inning, especially, right? 16-2 on NRFIs this year, really solid. And also Strider did face the same San Fran team. He had a NRFI against them already. So you like to see some familiarity there. San Francisco, 26 in first inning runs. This is a back of the pack first inning run scoring team for sure. The over-under set to 7, right in the range we like to pick them. They're not expecting fireworks. I mean, there could be fireworks. Just keep them out of the first inning, please. And we should stand a really good chance of cashing this one. As Austin mentioned, this NRFI slate is brutal. You could go reach on some of the other games, but this is, in our opinion, the safest juiced one. So we're going to go ahead and pick this one and hopefully fly the flags again today.
Yeah, that's all we need. Minus 140 is hopefully should hit with ease. We can get down to 10 NRFIs to the 100. So those are our 3 picks of the day. Let's keep stringing together some winning days. Go for 18 of 22. Our parlay of the day is coming right up. It's on OddsJam. It's already been updated. Go check out exactly why we like both of these legs. But kind of wanted to dive into 2 other games. So we do like the Reds Pirates over 9 runs and the Mets minus 1.5 the run line plus 229 paired together. Hopefully be celebrating a parlay of the day and a sweep for our 3-0 plays. We appreciate you guys tuning in. Seahawks Broncos popping up on the screen. Go check that out. We'll see you guys back again. Same time, same place. You'll see you guys then. Peace out.